So now it's time to hide this joint, and we're going to use an artificial sinew to do that. We're going to wrap the sinew around here as if it were made in the time period it's from. So I'm going to use a technique known as whipping. And to whip something like the end of a rope, you can find explanations online. You can learn it like I did as a scout a million years ago. So you make a loop. Then you take the body of the string and you trap the loop. And then you start winding. And I also try to sort of flatten out this sinew so it takes up more room. It overlaps itself well. This is the face that most people are going to see. So I'm wrapping it on the side where most people will see. The outside of the bow, not the inside of the bow. You make it good and tight because you don't want it to slip. You can follow underneath with your finger. And so now you can see that joint is completely gone. And here's how you finish off whipping. And this is my favorite part. So you push that through, you pull this down, and the loop itself holds the whip. It makes it very clean, and it hides that epoxy joint and makes it look like this is what's holding it in place. After I put the sinew on, I like to put a coat of something on it that's going to hold it in place. It has a habit of slipping when you're shooting the bow. And what I normally use is what's called hide glue, or liquid hide glue. This is made by Tite Bond and it works pretty well. This would be period to the time of this bow. They would have made the glue out of hide, of some sort of hide, rabbit, or in Japan they use fish, or you can use horse, whatever. But what it does is it puts a nice coat on here that sort of has a period look. And for me it's all about hiding these things. Now the hide glue takes a bit of time to dry, so any place that's not very humid is good. And then when the final finish goes on this bow, it'll put a layer over this because hide glue generally isn't waterproof.